Well, I'm looking forward to this one. And this is the first time we've seen this woman since that brutal dog collar match at the Revolution Rumble. And Alex Windsor, the former undisputed British women's champion, is gonna want to rebound in the biggest way possible.
Alex Windsor was on top of the women's division in this country.
She was
100% arguably the best woman when she was champion.
She was a Red Pro women's division, wasn't she?
Yes. And unfortunately, an injury kept her out. And she has come back different with different attitude, but she came back.
She came back to the top of the women's division.
Into the ring, she is iron-willed. She is Alex Windsor.
When you have a layoff as long as Alex Windsor had, it's very rare you come back in at the very top level. Alex Windsor did that. Sure, she had a change of attitude, but she did that and she hung at the very top until she ran in to Dani Luna, who she learned will not die.
And dare I argue that this new attitude by Alex Windsor is part of the reason why she's actually going to the bigger heights, not just here in Ref Pro. Sure, she hasn't been able to capture the title.
Alex Windsor right now finds herself in an unfamiliar situation where she's chasing again. She's chasing after that undisputed British Women's Championship, and sometimes that chase makes you a little bit more hungry and a little bit more dangerous. But talking about someone who's hungry and dangerous, you've got to talk about this young lady right here.
Absolutely. Top talent in this country for a very long time. It's great to have her here in the Red Bull ring. Rhio.
One of the most in-demand competitors in the UK today.
How could she not be? She's one of the best.
And she walks to the ring with a poise and a confidence. She's not going to be intimidated by Alex Windsor. She's not going to be intimidated by the stories of her reign of dominance. And Alex Windsor may be wondering what she's got herself into. Dani Luna will not die, and Rhio is unbreakable. Alex Windsor going to be looking to put that theory well and truly to the test.
It is great to have Rhio here in Ref Pro.
Alex Windsor's looking rattled. She's saying, why didn't you cheer me like that?
I mean, she shouldn't be surprised, right? Stevenage sometimes doesn't have the best taste, but here we are.
It's nothing to do with Stevenage not having the best taste. It's to do with the way that Alex Windsor has conducted herself here in Revolution Pro Wrestling. And Alex Windsor starting off, hands behind the back, showing little to no respect for Rhio.
Rhio is one of the most confident, the most powerful women competitors here in the country.
Strike from Windsor.
And the thing is, Alex Windsor also can dish them out. This is gonna be a fight, and that's how it's starting.
And Windsor's rocked. Windsor's rocked in the early stages.
Jesus.
And it's not taken her long to bring out the big guns, has it?
There's the power, the hip extension.
Reminiscent of Alex Windsor.
Oh, sure, 100%.
She loves to use a shotgun drop kick like that, doesn't she? Explosiveness from Rhio, very impressive in the early stages. And Alex Windsor doing the only thing she knows how to do here, and that's create some distance between the pair, try and get her breath.
What is Rhio thinking about? Here she comes!
Wiping out Alex Windsor.
Like a torpedo under the middle rope, using all the momentum, full force against the former women's champion.
Everything in that. And listen to the crowd. It's not taking the crowd here long to warm to Rhio. Lateral press, just a 1 count.
Rhio is so powerful, so intense. This is the kind of competition that the Ref Pro Women's Division will thrive on.
We will forget last time we were here in Stevenage, Alex Windsor was in an all-out war defending that Women's Championship against Kanji. One of the best contests of last year. Fantastic, fantastic professional wrestling match that was.
Listen to that talent. We got Rhio in the ring, Alex Windsor, Kenji, champion Danny Luna, Sapphire Raid, Nightshade tomorrow. This division is on fire, Andy.
Oh, wow.
Let's go!
The lower back driven across the knee of Rhio. Alex Windsor in a world of hurt right now.
Yeah,
just a 2 count.
What's on fire is Alex Windsor's tailbone right now.
Absolutely.
She is not happy. She is losing feeling on her fingers maybe a little bit as Rhio continues to push.
But Alex Windsor nips up. Oh, big forearm. That was a very interesting style of strike there from Windsor with that forearm straight across the eye of Rhio.
She had to rush in. She can't give Rhio any space. Rhio is very deliberate with her motion, very deliberate with her offense. And
wow, I love that about Alex Windsor. It makes it looks like she's sending her opponent into the opposite corner, but she doesn't, does she? And she uses that extra whip to create extra pressure. And when you're hitting into that pad, you're also hitting against steel, and it's a very thin layer of padding, isn't it? And when you're coming into it from that close distance, as Windsor looking to utilize it again, and for a second time, and that time you saw Rhio just crumple as her back and spine connected to those buckles.
almost payback from that backbreaker that Rhio hit on Alex Windsor earlier.
Yeah.
You know, they're both feeling similar things now. Alex Windsor is very good at creating chaos and being controlled, erratic, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And she needs to do that against Rhio, because if Rhio gets space and Rhio gets to dictate the time, she will be intense and she'll be impactful, and Alex Windsor doesn't want that. Bringing the speed up. 2 drop kicks right under the jaw as she goes for the cover.
Just a 2 count. Rhio kicks out. And Alex Windsor's shaking her head. I'm not sure if it's a frustration at Rhio or frustration at this crowd, but Alex Windsor's certainly letting something get to her here, and that's uncharacteristic from Windsor.
Well, also, I don't know. What a boot.
Run straight into that big boot.
I don't know if, like, whenever you've been in pain, if something hurts and everything, your mood is worse as well.
Well,
you do get
yeah.
angry in a match after someone hits you as hard as Rhio does.
Across body from Rhio. And look, she doesn't go for a cover, yeah, she follows up with a bit of old-fashioned ground and pound.
That's what happens when you're in the ring with Rhio. She is impactful. I love it, Andy. So happy she's here.
Oh, big scoop slam in the center of the ring. Alex Windsor in an unusual position where an opponent's controlling the contest. And it's going to be very interesting as well to see if there's any physical signs from that dog collar match that she had with Danny Luna. Of course, last week we know she competed for New Japan Strong, successful in that, setting up a date with Destiny with Stephanie Vaquer, which I believe is happening on May the 11th, just 1 week before Stephanie Vaquer comes to the United Kingdom, where she's going to compete in Fantastic Mania UK at York Hall, Bethnal Green. If you want to come to that, revolutionprowrestling.com for tickets, and of course we'll be streaming on RevProOnDemand.com right here live as Alex Windsor connects.
By the way, Andy, Gideon and I talked, and Gideon invited me to do commentary for Fantastic Mania with him, so we're just going to do that. You can take your day off if you want.
What?
On the stream, yeah, he invited it. We decided it. I know, like, well, no one did official decisions or whatever, but we just decided to make it happen.
We're talk.
Do you want to come and be? Let's do it the 3-man booth. Why not? That should be fun.
We've got new headsets now. They're very expensive.
We're trying to
You
say.
can have the old one.
You and Gideon can share a microphone. Just hold the microphone between both of you. Like you're in a band singing back vocals. Rhio continues to try and fight back, but Alex Windsor is able to stop her. Great job.
Knee and a chop
That's just
from
fire,
Windsor in
Rhio.
combination, yeah, and Rhio welcomes that fight, and Rio's now unloading with forearms. And notice the way she was keeping Alex Windsor in close quarter.
Let's go.
And connects.
We were talking about earlier about Ridgeway and Luke Jacobs, and Rhio is part of that ilk of wrestlers.
Headbutt. Wow, that rocked both women, didn't it? Skull against skull.
Very smart of Rhio to use the top of the head, one of the hardest parts of the head, against the jaw, one of the weakest ones. Yeah. And Alex knows she's in trouble, keeps trying to fight out.
Following her in. Duck out from Rhio, sends her for ropes. Rhio now following Windsor.
Got it!
Oh, a spinning heel kick. I love it.
Bamboozling Alex Windsor, that's my new word. Bamboozling Alex Windsor, being able to avoid her.
And English is your second language,
and
isn't
here
it?
she comes.
Went for that dive again, but Windsor this time evades it, connects with a super kick. And that's very much a case of fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Alex Windsor did not want to be fooled that time, and she caught Rhio with a super kick.
Got
There's
it!
a cannonball. Nicely done from the former women's champion. And Alex Windsor very much in a similar position. And look, take a seat, Alex Windsor.
Very proud of her work.
And she should be.
Yeah, she's doing great. Rhio is a very hard competitor to control, and she's able to have it on the ropes.
Listen,
the
I'm not sure that Alex Windsor was expecting this from Rhio, but she certainly had to weather an early storm because Rhio came out swinging from the get-go.
And
look at this, Windsor trying to get in the ring, Rhio pulling her out.
Oh, this is bad news for Alex.
Big kick to the midsection, super kick to the skull.
You can see by the way that Rio's walking that that back is favoring her just a little bit. It's been the target of Alex Windsor, but at the same time, Rhio is loving the adulation that Stevenage is giving her here in her singles debut, making her feel at home, and she's using that energy to be able to do things like this. Slingshot stunner.
Nicely done, using that bottom rope to get some extra leverage into that stunner. Just a 2 count.
Brought her out of the ropes.
A way to use the ropes legally, David.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
The police didn't come and find me. I didn't break any laws.
Give me a break. Rhio now in control of this contest, and it's sometimes in this situation.
Is it a constitution you guys have here?
It's sometimes in this situation in a contest whereby you're in control of the match. And sometimes that's when you can lose the match because you might lose your head.
Got it.
And Alex Windsor's trying to make Rhio lose her head right now.
Great
with those
explosiveness.
Big lariats to the skull.
Oh, that was very high.
Slam from Alex Windsor.
Rhio smartly, instinctively rolling to the ropes, trying to get close to it. Alex is able to pull her out, but that time she needed to pull it out was enough for Rhio to recover and be able to kick out. Not after that kick, though. Right under the jaw with that kick.
Yeah, kicking out. It just opened her up for that big kick from Windsor. And for a second time, look, you can see the tenacity from Windsor now. She senses the end is nigh, doesn't she? Looking for a sharpshooter now on Rhio. Is she going to turn her? Yes, she does.
Very successful.
But, oh yeah,
smart.
Unluckily for Alex Windsor, the positioning was all off. But Alex Windsor undeterred into a drop kick.
Continues to follow through and cause chaos.
And this time, Alex Windsor going to learn, looking to the center of the ring, dragging Rhio in, looking for that sharpshooter that won her that undisputed British Women's Championship, and the positioning much better on this occasion.
Rhio is still not in the middle of the ring, but she's far away from the ropes enough that it's more than an arm distance away, and that can be a problem. Alex Windsor noticing it, stepping over Rhio again, maybe dragging her down, but that was enough for Rhio to be able to avoid the hold she had there.
Rhio kicking her away, ducks up the clothesline attempt, connects with a kick to her midsection. Rhio now pulling Windsor in. What's she looking for? Wow!
Oh, the snap on that, Andy.
That was close. Nearly got her.
A win over Alex Windsor would immediately shoot Rhio to the top of the division here.
Rhio knows this, doesn't she? And that's why I say, like, it's a dangerous position for Rhio to be almost where she's on the verge of victory here.
Almost maybe a reason why she's being so deliberate with all emotions, making sure that she doesn't make a mistake.
Windsor. My goodness, did you see the way Rhio just
crumbled,
yeah, like a sack of potatoes down onto the canvas. And what's Windsor looking for now? Oh no!
Maybe she was going for that spinning DDT she sometimes uses, but Rhio saw it coming.
Able to slip out, wasn't she?
What is Rhio thinking about?
I think she's thinking about a superplex, but Windsor fighting. She's fighting like this match may depend on it, and it very may well do, as Windsor slips out.
Windsor got it!
Nice power bomb from Alex Windsor. This could be it. Hook
in the middle of the ring, Andy!
Oh, but Rhio kicked out. She couldn't get deep enough on the shoulders, and I'm not blaming Windsor for that technique. She's exhausted. Exhausted, David.
You sometimes have to just rush for those covers to try and get them as quickly as possible.
It's
looking for urgency.
Yeah, absolutely. And knowing your opponent's stunned after that impact.
Both of these wrestlers, they're a little bit slower than they were in the beginning, a little bit more exhausted than they were. They've been taking each other to the limit. Oh, look at that. She got it.
Oh, that was close. There's a warning sign there for Windsor, who just ate a super kick.
Rhea's been doing great job with those kicks to the gut and to the jaw, and now that was so strong that was able to really put Alex Windsor down. I don't know if Alex knows where she is.
Well, Rhio looking to take fate into her own hands, go into that top rope. This could be it. Rhio from the top. Missile drop kick connects. Windsor sent 18 feet across the ring.
But that back, the back that Alex Windsor has been working on the entire match, Rhio landed on that back, and that
she's fighting through the pain as she drags Windsor in and can only get a 2 count. And the distance that Alex Windsor was catapulted back may have saved her, because that time it took Rhio to drag Windsor back in, make that cover, it allowed Windsor an opportunity to recompose herself and keep herself in this contest.
The power of Rhio, especially with legs and hips on that dropkick. This time,
Windsor fights on! This time it's Windsor who connects with a headbutt of her own. Discus forearm from Alex Windsor. And the former champion is no. And that cover was almost in desperation from Alex Windsor as Rhio kicks out again. And she can't believe it.
Tell me you're not desperate after being hit with a dropkick like that. You want this match to end as quickly as possible. And Alex Windsor's going just for that.
Keeps that wrist control, takes her into the center of the ring. Guillotine applied. Now what's she looking for? She's looking to suplex her.
There's the spinning fisherman neckbreaker that she uses very
she's
effectively.
Looking for it. She's got the leg hook, but Rhio is doing a great job, making herself heavy, keeping a wide vertical base.
Keeping the hips away from her.
She's got a call.
Got it! Air raid crash, Andy. Straight into the cover. Can she get enough on it? Oh, no. That was so close.
It doesn't get much closer than that. And you asked the question, could she get enough on that cover? The answer was no, but Rhio is undeterred.
Here we go. Rhio loves to use this pump handle version. Got it! Could that be it? Does Rhio have her?
Oh, again.
I believe that would be it, Andy. The exhaustion as well.
A pop of a shoulder. A pop of a shoulder from Alex Windsor. Kept her in this contest. Almost instinctive pop of a shoulder. But Rhio now got her hoisted up on the shoulders.
Ushigoroshi straight on the back, and Alex Windsor isn't moving. She may be done, Andy. Could this be it? Oh, so close again!
She is iron-willed, David, and she's living up to that nickname here tonight. And that's something I said about Alex Windsor. That's something we saw in that dog collar match. Look, Alex Windsor, the way she conducts herself since she came back from injury, I believe it's made people forget what Alex Windsor is all about. She is one tough cookie, and she's proven it here again tonight, live from the Gordon Craig Theatre in Stevenage, as a simple sidestep sends Rhio hurtling into that buckle. And now, can Windsor, a former champion, capitalise? Centre of the ring, Rhio in trouble.
Going for that fisherman again. She kept going for this move throughout the entire match.
Just a 2 count. That's the second time Windsor nearly got caught. Rhio now looking for a backslide.
Get those knees off the floor. Good job. Oh, no, it's so tight.
Windsor charges. Rhio ducks out.
Oh my God, Andy!
She caught her.
What just happened?
Here is your winner,
Alex Windsor can't believe it.
Neither can I.
Look at Windsor.
Don't run away from the Rhio. You gotta. What a way to make your singles debut if you really want to affirm yourself in the women's division here at Pro. Defeating the former undisputed women's champion is a great way to do it.
Wow.
What a win, Rhio. Welcome to Ref Pro. I hope Daddy Lund is watching.
That's the way you make an impact, isn't it? Huge win for Rhio.
She really had to work for that win. That was not easy to
Alex
do.
Windsor, she is incandescent with rage.
Hey, sometimes you lose, Alex. Can't be a sore loser. Like Oscar.